Summer transfer window. Zubimendi to Arsenal, Xabi Alonso to Real Madrid, Rodrygo leaving Real Madrid, Victor Osimhen leaving Napoli. Watch the video till the end to get all of this detailedly. Guys, if you are watching the video on my YouTube channel for your very first time, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel, and when you subscribe, you hit a thumb up to this video, and most importantly, I am open for corrections. You tell me down in the comment section where I made mistakes so I can get them corrected. Summer transfer window is around the corner, guys, and so many things are going to happen. A player like Zubimendi is now considered as an Arsenal player. It is not yet 100% sure that everything has been signed. I mean, everything has been signed because it is 100% sure that Zubimendi will be joining Arsenal in the days ahead during the summer transfer window. When the season comes to an end in La Liga, he will be joining the Premier League side, Arsenal. And at this point in time, I think Mikel Arteta have done a good thing. Mikel Arteta have done a good job bringing someone that can combine with Declan Rice, Odegaard, Thomas Partey. Means Mikel Arteta is going to have a good combination of midfielders for next season. And I think if there is one thing Mikel Arteta should try and get during this same summer transfer window, it should be a striker and maybe a defender, because Zubimendi will be joining Arsenal with a transfer fee of 60 million euros. Zubimendi is a player that Barcelona wanted, Real Madrid wanted, Manchester City wanted, Arsenal wanted, and at this point in time, Zubimendi decided to pack his bag and land in Arsenal, because even in the last days, in the last recent weeks, Real Madrid still showed interest in this guy. Maybe he felt like maybe if he joins Real Madrid, he might have a problem maybe in the long run. You get, you know, Real Madrid is a club where when you join Real Madrid, you need to perform at the best level, because the least mistakes you do, they drop you aside. You get the point? And now Zubimendi will soon be called an Arsenal player. Mikel Arteta and Zubimendi, we wish you all the best, because it is not easy getting a player like Zubimendi, a world-class player like Zubimendi. I still remember 2 years back when Sergio Busquets left Barcelona to Inter Miami. Barcelona were actually interested in these guys because they believed that he could be a right replacement for Sergio Busquets. And during those days, Barcelona were not financially stable enough to get this guy. And now he has finally decided to play with Arsenal. We wish him all the best. Guys, if you are watching the video, right, tell me down in the comment section if this is a good decision for Zubimendi. If you were the one in his shoes, will you have rather join Arsenal or join Real Madrid? Because these were the two clubs that were available to get Zubimendi, and he finally decided to play with Arsenal. And another summer transfer window is Xabi Alonso to Real Madrid. This is the transfer that everybody have been waiting for. Xabi Alonso have played in Real Madrid for so many years as a player, and now he is going to return back as a coach. You know, Real Madrid and Bayer Leverkusen are in good terms. There is no problem between Xabi Alonso, Florentino Perez, Bayer Leverkusen. You get the point? Maybe some people might be like, Bayer Leverkusen will not be happy Real Madrid hijacking Carlo, Xabi Alonso from the club, right? Bayer Leverkusen and Real Madrid are in good terms, so nothing is going to disturb this transfer from Xabi. That is this transfer of Xabi Alonso from Bayer Leverkusen to Real Madrid. And if it happens that Xabi Alonso lands in Real Madrid, we all are going to see so many things happen, because from the way things are showing, it shows that Xabi Alonso is going to play with a formation of 3-4-3 with Real Madrid in the next season. That is the season of 2025-2026. Xabi Alonso might be the one to take Real Madrid to the Club World Cup 2025. So there is a high probability that Xabi Alonso, as soon as he joins Real Madrid, he will start preparing for with the players to play the World Cup. Carlo Ancelotti will be sacked anytime soon. Carlo Ancelotti will be joining the Brazilian national team anytime soon, because everything is almost at the final level. You get, Xabi Alonso to Real Madrid is almost done. I don't think everything is not there 100% done, but it is almost done. And then Carlo Ancelotti to Brazil is not yet done, but it is almost done. You get the point? So these two transfers are certain that are going to happen in the next days ahead. And if Xabi Alonso joins Real Madrid, there is one player for sure that we all are going to enjoy, Adagula. This is the player that Xabi Alonso actually wanted in Bayer Leverkusen last season, and now he is going to have him in Real Madrid. Let's just wait to see how the season is going to look like for Xabi Alonso, Adagula, and Real Madrid. And if there is one player in this Real Madrid that we all are actually watching to see what happens next, is Rodrygo. Rodrygo is the most talented Real Madrid player at this point in time. many Real Madrid players have confirmed that he is the most talented, and I don't know why he is just being so underrated. I cannot remember the last time I saw Rodrygo played for over 80 minutes in Real Madrid. Even the El Clasico, he did not play. He did not play a single second in that game against Barcelona, which is so sad for a big player like Rodrygo. And maybe the Real Madrid is actually asking for a transfer fee of 100 million euros. Imagine Rodrygo being sold for 100 million euros. That is somehow expensive. But which club is coming to get him for this transfer fee? Because I feel like with this amount of money, if Manchester City missed out on getting this guy, then he might surely land in Saudi Arabia if Real Madrid only wants this amount of money to get the transfer done, right? So I don't know how things are going to look like, but I believe in the days ahead, things are going to change. When he leaves Real Madrid, when he leaves Spain, we take a look at the case of Victor Osimhen. You discover that every club in the English Premier League is interested in getting a striker. I mean, all the top clubs, a club like Liverpool sit at the top of the Premier League table needs a striker because they might end up selling Darwin Núñez away. A club like Arsenal needs a striker. A club like Manchester City, I think they are stable with that one. They have their striker. Manchester United needs a striker too as well. So let's just wait and see how the summer transfer window is going to look like, because Victor Osimhen is a player that is wanted by every club in the English Premier League. But the only problem with Victor Osimhen not playing in the English Premier League is the salary that he is actually asking for. Victor Osimhen is actually asking for a salary of 12 million euros per year. You get the point? Which is somehow expensive, which is somehow tough for some Premier Leagues to play. That's the only reason why we are not seeing Victor Osimhen in the Premier League. Chelsea wanted to get Victor Osimhen last season. The deal did not happen because of this 12 million euros fees that Chelsea were not able to pay annually. And we all are going to see how the summer transfer window is going to happen, because Victor Osimhen loan deal with Galatasaray will expire in the next weeks. Victor Osimhen loan deal in Galatasaray will expire on the 31st of June, and he will be returning to Napoli. Victor Osimhen cannot continue in Napoli again because his number 9 jersey was removed away from him, was given to Napoli. Even the way he was chased out from Napoli, there is a high probability that Victor Osimhen will never have a playing spot again in Napoli. And if he returns back to Napoli, there is one Italian club that is actually interested in getting him, which is Juventus. And the transfer fee that Napoli is actually asking for Victor Osimhen is 75 million euros. To me, it is not that expensive because of the things that Victor Osimhen can produce in the game. I believe if Victor Osimhen joins a club, there is a high probability of that club scoring at least a goal every day. And that is what Victor Osimhen have been doing with Galatasaray. And now there is just one club in the Serie A, Juventus. There is no League One club, there is no Bundesliga club, there is no Premier League club, there is no La Liga club at this point in time that is interested in Victor Osimhen because of his requirements. It's not because he is not a top player. He's a top, maybe one of the best strikers in the world at this point in time. But the reason why they are not chasing him is because of what he is actually asking for, which is as a burden to so many clubs to pay that amount of fee, right? And if there is one destination Victor Osimhen can land in and earn 10 times that amount of money, should be the Saudi Pro League. If Victor Osimhen is actually after money, I think he should just pack his bag, take a private jet, land in the Saudi Pro League. No matter the club that he do play in, he's going to earn a lot of money again. So we wish Victor Osimhen all the best in his professional career, because his season with Galatasaray is actually going well. He's the top goal scorer in Galatasaray, and they are going to win the Turkish league anytime soon. And now when we get back to Arsenal, you discover that as Zubimendi is joining Arsenal, Jorginho is leaving Arsenal to join Flamengo. That is the Brazilian club. That is where Jorginho is going to play his next football season. Thomas Partey is also about to extend his contract with Arsenal, and we don't know how the summer transfer window is going to look